Welcome to my first video of my houseboat restoration. Basically, I own a houseboat. I've owned it now for 5 years. It's been a rental boat and it's probably seen better days. And I just want to take you on a journey and show you the restoration process. And hopefully by spring next year, we have a beautiful new boat.
Fahrgäste für die Weiterfahrt nach Rheinsberg steht für Sie bereit. Der Zug geht direkt gegenüber. Für Reisende nach Rheinsberg der Anschlusszug steht direkt gegenüber.
The boat was built in 2019 in a shipyard about an hour from Berlin. It has a polyester roof and 2 polyester swimmers. It's an aluminium construction with sandwich floors. Looking on the inside, we have a living room bathroom, and a bedroom. The boat also comes with a 15 horsepower Suzuki Outboard, which I need to get ready for winter. We are looking at the console, where we have all the necessary buttons and levers. There's an inverter, there's a bolt thruster, there's a winch. Yeah, it's quite a mess because, as I mentioned, I'm planning to continue my work on the support of the flooring, and also I want to change the flooring. So one of the first tasks will be to get this outboard winterproof. This year I've chosen to keep the engine on the boat and just rinse the engine with some antifreeze, and that way it saves me having to take the engine off, which is a major hassle. So there's obviously a lot of dirt on the outboard. There's a lot of mussels and slimy stuff. So first order of the day will be to clean that up and then see if I can fit this this bracket. To see if I can fit the bracket onto the outboard, and then we can think about rinsing it with antifreeze. So to get this done, I've got this little boat. I've got this little boat. This boat helps me a lot, really, because it allows me to go under the engine and clean it. Extremely tight, isn't tight enough for it to be able to suck the antifreeze out of the bucket. So I probably have to get some kind of clamp and tighten the bracket around the pump area down there. Or I might have to just put a little pump in between the hose and help it along a little bit with a little pump to get the antifreeze going through the outboard. I'm not actually sure if you need the antifreeze in the outboard in this position, because theoretically all the water should run out the bottom of the engine, but I'm a little bit worried that if there's any water still left in the engine in some kind of place, then that could be devastating. So I'll rather opt for the safe method and put some antifreeze in there. But yeah, this is so far how far I got so far, and then probably next week I'll bring the right antifreeze, and then I'll run it through the engine, off to other things. Another task will be to make sure that the floorboards are reinforced, because as I mentioned earlier, the boat has been it's been rented out for the past 5 years, and there have been heavy people with heavy suitcases who have managed to break the floor in some parts. So here in the front, I've already replaced a part of the floor section, and as you can see, the floors, they're kind of made of this polyester foam material, and it's not extremely stable. And what it needs is a lot of material to prop up the sandwich boards and to give it some stability. So what I mean is, I can show you. You can have a look, because I've already started working with these. So you see this piece of aluminium here? I've already started working these into the boat, creating more stability. You can see it here. Here's one, which I've already placed in here to create that extra stability. And on the other side here, I placed this one here already to give the floor more support and to prevent the floors being crushed really from the top. So this will be my next task, to just grab these aluminium bars and work them into the floors from the bottom to make sure everything is supported. So I need to create some supports for this side. This side you've already seen, I've already placed 2 in there. I'm going to continue with this side. So let's try that. I need to take some measures. All right. What I do is I got these angles and I'm going to put them into the aluminium bar, and that way I can screw it under the floors. I've got these special self-screwing screws which have the ability to drill at the same time. They're self-drilling rather. So which is really what you need for this kind of aluminium. Erstmal. Let's see if it fits. Okay. Doesn't fit quite, not perfectly, so let's take a little bit off here. All right. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, perfect. Drill this thing into the... That thing is definitely in the way. Okay, another attempt. Get in now. So we managed to put one in here. Very difficult in this tight space. Now, since we're here, this is the electrical setup here. I have two big 200 amp per hour batteries, and obviously we're looking at some corrosion here already, which I've tried to counter with some grease. We have a solar panel, two solar panels actually. They're creating some electricity here, and we also have two electric boxes which provide electricity to the bathroom and the heating, and one for all the other circuits in the boat, which can also be which can also use the sine wave inverter, 2000 watt, which is great, and a lot of cable madness here. Bypass, huh? Electricity is dying on me here. I think it's not set to bypass, huh? What is it? Here we go. Air control. Okay, let's investigate. Somehow I don't have electricity. Ist hier irgendwas auseinandergeflogen? Oh, fucking idea. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I think it's me. Okay. Now we got electricity. Okay, miles in here. Okay, time to put these in place. Okay, so we managed to do some repairs today. We poured the floors in the bedroom and the living room. Obviously the boat needs a clean terribly, but that's not so important right now. Also, what we're looking at is to build a nice little inner roof lining here for the roof, because at the moment it looks quite industrial, and usually boats have some kind of planking, some kind of PVC planking or something similar. Yeah. Also, what we did today, we did a little repair, because here there's a thing for the rain on the roof. Don't know what it's called, like a rain gutter, and that rain gutter is quite susceptible to leaks, because the way the roof is built is come in different parts, and they are glued together with this very strong bonding stuff called sticker flex. And so after 5 years and 5 winters, these seams, they work quite a bit, and especially there where there is the rain gutter. It was very thin there, the flange, the area that was used for gluing. So that one, it wasn't quite leaking, but I felt it to be a bit moist underneath. Maybe it was just my imagination, but just precautiously, I decided to put to caulk it with some thicker flex to provide some extra safety in that area, because that's the worst thing that could happen when your roof starts leaking. Here you can see, here's a nice example of the kind of roof lining that I'm planning to build. You know, it's just nice and neat, and it's kind of lacking. Also, I was thinking of doing some planks similar to this boat, some planks on the outside. So where there's the white areas now, I'd like to have some kind of plastic or artificial planking, also in the color of the boat, like bluish, preferably blue. I think it would look a lot nicer, more like a houseboat. Now it looks a bit industrial, I think, with those white areas. And yeah, still lots to do. So now I'm gonna pack up the battery, the battery for the bow thruster, which I don't think I'll need this year, since we're approaching December. And I'll pack that, bring that home, and then next week I'll carry on. So see you in the next one.